Hey, we're live.
Good evening, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Dissect. I go by the name of Novelist,
And I am Jewel.
and we're chilling in the bipolar country of Canada. Not too bad outside today.
Yes.
What's good,
I
RJ?
guess
How's your week been?
um it's been busy. It was March break over here. Um so that's spring break in comparison to the States. So we have
hmm
something called March break. And I worked. Yes, I worked all week at the camp.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know, but that kind of sounds confusing. Like, it's break time, but you're busy.
I
Like,
always, yeah. Honestly,
damn
I
workaholic.
can't remember the last time I actually took a break.
You're a workaholic.
Like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah. At least I know when to pause. I like doing stuff, but I like to take a little moment
The
for
thing
myself.
is, I do that. I do take a pause, but when I want it, I'll do it,
I hear that.
and I
When is
don't
that?
necessarily tell people.
When is that? When you're doing dissect or when you're doing minds in motion?
I don't know exactly because Wednesday's supposed to be my days off. So
Right?
anyway,
Yeah.
I took time. I was doing my hair. As you notice, I have a new look.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
temporary, but I'm taking out my locks. The
Right.
22 or 23-year journey that I was on with the locks,
That's
and
that's
now
pretty long.
trying something different.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
well, I guess we're making changes on dissect. I mean, if you look at dissect, like anybody that's been there from I don't know the beginning or the middle somewhere, will see the changes in us, in our appearances. So I guess you're going through your change. I
My
definitely went
chicken.
through a whole bunch of dissect. Like I went from bald head to little fro to braids, and now I got
Back to locks.
back to the dreads, and now you're taking it off.
Yeah.
hmm
So I don't
That's
know what's gonna happen after that. I'll probably cut it and do something. But
No, no,
yeah.
hold up, wait. You didn't just say cut it, cause you take off your locks and then what? After you take it off, you
No,
get your normal hair and you just cut it.
there's a reason why. What Because my hair has been um locked for 22 years. I still need to
Right.
treat it. I need to steam it. I haven't been doing that. I stopped doing that a long time with my locks because I'm like, I have locks. What am I doing this for?
Right.
So I stopped treating it and doing all that stuff. But now that it's out, I need to treat it. It's all different layers and gotta cut it, make it look nice. You
Okay.
know,
Oh, so you mean like just, trim it up
I'm gonna
nicely?
trim it.
Oh, I thought
I
you mean
do
like
wanna
cut down, like, like I don't know, like
no,
Sam
or
in the
else
back or something. Like,
no. I probably do like a what do you call it? A bob something, but keep it natural.
okay.
Keep it natural.
Well, I'm pretty sure whatever you choose, it's gonna look good. So,
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. It's gonna be
yeah.
hard to maintain, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to everyone that is tuning in tonight on all the platforms.
Right.
Um,
Welcome, welcome.
we are on Twitch, we're on TN, YouTube, and Facebook. We're on Instagram. All of the sites, all of the platforms that we're on tonight, and
Mm-hmm.
dissecting, of course. Um,
Right.
yeah, I don't know if you noticed that I'm
Which,
trying to use a small voice because
well, yeah. What's up with
I
that?
was out. I was
You was
out
out.
with the kids on Thursday. They went on the trip,
Oh,
and I was trying to get their attention. I'm yelling at them. So I think that's how I lost my voice. But
So
it's,
you gotta go easy.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, this week is supposed to be all week as Dissect to sit up and chop it up with you. So that's why we do not have, well, yeah, that's why we do not have a guest. Last week we were supposed to have a guest, so we chopped it up with you guys again. So here we are again. In case you wonder who's the guest tonight, the guest is yours truly and yours truly.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We have been discussing off live, obviously off air, about how we want the show to look, and
Hmm.
we started that last season where we would have some time for ourselves to for
Yeah.
you to get to know us a little bit more, and having more like a talk show kind of thing,
Right.
podcasty, and this is the clubhouse. We wanted to call it the clubhouse. So
The clubhouse, yes.
clubhouse. So thank you for joining us in the clubhouse.
Where we talk about random things. So, please.
Mhm.
You know, speaking of random things, excuse my cough. There's a reason for me actually coughing.
Mhm.
And I don't feel ill or anything. So let me just let me try to make it into a story. So
Make it into a story.
make it
Okay.
into a story. So somebody asked me in the week about eating meat and stuff, right? Excuse me, sorry, I need water. So somebody asked me about eating meat and stuff. It was a female.
Mhm.
And she said to me, "So how would it work out for me if I was with somebody who ate meat? Would there have to be a separate kitchen?" So I laughed. I'm like, "Separate kitchen?" I said, "Just because I don't eat meat doesn't mean I can't cook meat because
Mhm.
I don't
Yep.
always did not eat meat, right?
Yeah.
I've done barbecue chicken and all this other stuff, and I don't get tempted to eat meat at all. I eat what I eat, and that's it. If I decide I'm eating salad, and while there's a house full of fish and all this, I'm just eating salad.
Mhm.
But I say all this to say, excuse me, damn.
You ate meat.
No, 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 no. Oh, I eat meat. I would not be sitting
Yeah.
here doing dissect. I would be well, we'd be doing dissect in a different room. That's not it's not appropriate for TV.
Right.
um, but I smelled beef today, and that's why I'm coughing. And I know you guys eat meat, and because I haven't ate meat in uh February just passed. My 15-year anniversary just passed. Look at
15
me.
years.
Yeah, February
Celebrate.
15th. I didn't even notice. So 15 years of not eating meat. I smelled beef today,
Hmm.
and I was like, wow. I literally asked myself, how do people eat that?
Yeah. Beef has
Like,
a unique smell.
it smells so
Very,
like I don't even want to say what I smell because I don't want to think nobody, but
yeah.
whoa.
Especially if it's fresh, like a
No, it was
fresh
cooked. It was
cut,
cooked beef.
cooked.
It was cooked. The food smelled good and everything, but I smelled the meat. I could literally smelled the beef. And I was like,
Wow.
and I've been thinking all day, and I'm like, just the smell. It's like, I'll just be honest, it just smelled like rot. That's what it smelled like. It smelled like rot. It's like people who smoke cigarettes, they don't smell the cigarette.
Yeah, yeah.
And when they stop smoking cigarette, you really
Hmm.
smell cigarette. Like it's one of those things. So
Interesting.
yeah, I'm just that's to explain my cough, but I had to make it into a story. Not no
Of
drama, but make
course,
it
of
into a
course.
story.
Well, now that you brought up the topic of meat and not eating meat, like I was gonna use my own situation, but I'll just talk about something else.
Mhm.
Um, so I sit and I religiously watch a particular show now. It's called it's a matchmaking show on TikTok.
Okay.
I sent you a
Oh
link
yes,
today.
yes, yes, yes. You
The
told me about it.
reason why I find it so entertaining. So the host, she is I realized today because I know she was in a different country. I thought it was the UK, but she
Right.
was speaking Dutch today. She's Jamaican,
Okay.
Jamaican woman, born and bred, like raw Jamaican accent, but she lives probably in Switzerland, which a lot of West Indian, mainly a lot of Jamaicans live in
Right.
Switzerland. and she was speaking Dutch. So somebody came up, but that's not even the story I want to tell you.
Mm.
So I was on a couple nights ago, list watching, and this guy came up, and he is Jamaican. He said he lived in Trinidad, and when he lived in Trinidad, he became a Muslim.
Okay.
So therefore, he doesn't eat pork. So
Mm.
he's looking for a
Oh boy.
mate. He's looking for a woman. So the host is asking him, all right, well, so if you don't eat pork and you find someone that eats pork,
Hmm.
can they cook it in your house? And he said, absolutely not.
Right.
So they're like, well, what if the woman that you meet is a match and she is not a Muslim?
Hmm.
Well, she's going to have to convert to Islam.
Right.
So what do you think about that? Because it's always to me, it's always the woman that always has to convert to the man's religion. Um, Especially if I'll tell you which religions are that I've heard it most with:
Right.
Islam and
Hmm.
Judaism,
Right.
Jews. I've never really heard it with Christianity or even like Hinduism. Well, Hinduism not so much, but like
Hmm.
Sikhism as well. So Sikhs, uh, Jews, and Islam, Muslims. When you marry into
Hmm.
those religions, you have to convert. What
Right.
do you think about that?
What do I
Because
think of
I
that?
got off the meat topic and I went to
Right.
religion.
Um. Here's my thing. If you're Muslim, okay, we're gonna use a dating site. If you're Muslim, I'm
Hmm.
not saying you should not be on a dating site, but you should be on a dating site where A, they're looking for Muslims, or B, it's a Muslim dating site.
Right.
Same
I
with
agree.
what's the other one you said, Judaism or whatever it is called.
Judaism, Jewish, yeah, Jews.
Right. It's the same thing. How are you gonna come? It's like you're moving like the army right now. Like, I want you in my military, so I'm just gonna grab you. Like you're not Donald Trump. That's not how life works.
Yeah,
If you're into something, you stick into what you're into. You look for your type of people,
yeah,
right? That's like me saying, I want a woman in a particular way. She has to look this way, she has to dress this way, she has to that this way. Okay. Now I see a Chinese woman. I'm just throwing that out there.
hmm,
I don't know why I said that, but I see a Chinese woman. She looks exactly how I want, but she's not gonna fit any other category that I have. She just fits the beauty side, this side, and she's probably the height I want, the shape. That's it. Well, I'm gonna
hmm,
try to convert this person into what I want. That's not how things work.
yeah.
So no, you stick to what you know.
Okay.
And he should not be on a show going because now you on a program where you're gonna meet possibly Rastafarians, Christians, and
Yeah.
all other types of religion, right? So nah,
Yeah.
nah, I think that's foolishness.
Okay. I agree with you. I am in full agreement with you. Like, why are you over here, sir? Why are you over
Yeah,
here on this platform if you know that it's not solely for Muslim people?
right.
And those religions are very, very strict. I mean, Christianity
Mm-hmm.
is more, I think, more lenient
Mm-hmm.
in the sense. But yeah, why are you on this platform?
Yeah, let people be themselves. Even I've seen people. I've seen Rastafarian like a Rastafarian loving a Christian girl. And some Rastafarians they don't eat meat. They don't. Some don't even say the word Jesus. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's Selassie, but she's going to church every end day, making it work.
Yeah.
Obviously, nobody's trying to change nobody, right? So if
And
somebody
that,
loves, if people loves you, one thing I know about a woman, right? This might change a little bit. We talk about submission, a woman having to submit to her man, and
mm-hmm.
that's fine. A woman will naturally submit to the man she loves. Naturally. He doesn't have to ask. So if you're Muslim and she wants to be with you, guess what she's going to do? She's going to convert to Muslim. But you trying to force her to convert is like, nah, who are you? Now you're creating a problem. So a woman
Right.
that naturally wants to be with you, she's gonna let you be. Like, what do you want to do? She wants to be with you every second. So you ain't gotta go through all that. What's wrong with this guys?
That's why I also use those dominant, like I shouldn't say dominant religion. That's why I use those religions in particular to explain the story,
Right.
because he is Muslim,
Mm-hmm.
but those religions from my experience,
Right.
meeting people that are Jewish and Muslim and what was the other one I said? Um,
Uh, Judith. Oh yeah.
Jewish,
Right.
Muslim,
Not
and sorry.
Christian and
Hmm?
Christianity. Christians.
No, no, no. Christianities. I think Christians are more
Oh,
lenient.
okay. Oh, you
Yeah.
said the one that's yeah.
Convert
Well,
Muslim,
yeah.
Christians, and
Buddhism, those type of thing.
yeah. So
Buddhists. Oh.
anyways, and then going back to the meat thing, like I'm going backwards now, but yeah. So you know,
Yeah.
if I don't eat meats and you eat meat, that's on you. You know,
Yeah.
but at the
Just
same time, if you're getting sick or feeling sick because you're swelling it, I would respect that and not cook it when you're around,
when
right?
you're right.
I
Right.
was in a situation ship where the person didn't eat this, so I
Right.
couldn't cook pork in their presence.
Right.
I had to fry up my bacon when they
Mm-hmm.
weren't around, right?
Yeah.
So, and I love my bacon, love my
For
pork.
me, um, like okay, so I went through two phases of not eating meat, and I was gonna say my previous life. When I was younger, when I was younger, I didn't eat meat for I think I went from 13 to whatever age. I probably did 8 years, right? Um, and at that time, I'm in the house with my mom. I'm in the house with cousins, so I'm back and forth from Dominica and Canada. And my
Mhm,
mom, everybody in my house ate pork. I don't eat
mhm,
pork. Even when I eat meat, I'm not a pork person. I pressure them about eating pork up till today, and they will cook it and make fun and all that stuff right in front of me.
mhm,
So I grew up where my mom would make my food separate, right? And then she would tease me how special I was, right? So people came around the house, had this thing like, "You cooking the man his own food?" Blah, blah, blah. That's my chon, right? So my mom will cook fish and she cook whatever she's cooking.
mhm,
In my relationship, when I stopped eating meat, um, I didn't have a problem making chicken for my daughter or my girl at the time, right?
mhm.
I know when I'm done, I'm doing my thing separate, or I'm cooking one meal and chicken is done on the side so they could have it. Then my daughter stopped eating. Well, then my ex-wife decided, you know what? I'm gonna stop eating certain things, and I will eat chicken only sometimes.
Mhm.
See, that's just I never told her to stop eating meat,
Yeah.
right? But it's just a level of respect or a level of love, whatever the case may be. And then my daughter stopped eating meat. My daughter don't doesn't eat meat now. I think she's on her 11th or 12th year now.
Yeah.
Um, and it became in the house now. Okay, these two people eat meat and we don't eat meat. Still not
Yeah.
a problem. If that is cooking, make sure we're good and they're doing their thing. When they're cooking, they make sure the same thing, right? So
So I have a
this.
question for you.
Mhm.
How you know how the food tastes?
How I know how it tastes? Food.
When you know you're cooking for someone else. Listen, I know. Okay, I know what you're probably gonna say, and because
Mm-hmm.
I don't. When I'm cooking, I don't even have to taste my food because I know
No, I don't have to taste my
I've been
food.
cooking for so long that I know it tastes good. I don't even have to taste my
Yeah,
food. Okay,
I
so it's
make
the
I
same
make
thing.
I okay. So this isn't foods I could cook. Like I could do it with my eyes closed,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you will ask me. I've had people come. So novelist, how do you make this? Okay, use this, use that, use this.
Yeah.
What measurement? I don't know.
Nobody.
What you're not
We
telling
don't
me
use
one cup of
measurements.
this. I go, listen, this is not a school. You ask me, I give you the
Yeah.
ingredients. You
Yeah.
figure it out. Like nobody told me the ingredients. I don't measure things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I called my mom one time. I've had this weird thing happening to me. If anybody I don't want to feel weird. I already know I'm weird. I don't want to feel weird. So if anybody goes through this, please just comment on this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Jay, even if you go through it, I mean, you'll tap in. Um, so I've been going through this thing for a while now. It's, I would say, the last 5 years. It's almost like I could taste a lot of things I had when I was younger, like a child, like my favorite things, like whether it was pineapple tarts, whether it was potato pudding. I would taste and literally just sit there and almost like almost like all the ingredients just start to make
Floating
sense.
around and
Like it
yeah.
just right. So
Mm-hmm.
this started with me. This started before my mom passed away. I sat there and I was like, Mom, I want to make a potato pudding. She goes, okay. I go, Mom, I think I know how to make it. No, my mom is making this when I was small.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite thing. She would make a cake and she would make that for me. So I did a whole pan by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, so what's the ingredients? I'm like, potato, sugar, cinnamon, blah, 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 whatever. She goes, you're
Mm-hmm.
missing something. I'm like, what? I'm missing something. I'm like, what am I missing? I'm not missing anything. She goes, you're missing one thing. It's just to bind it. Boss in my head. Because I could literally taste everything. I'm like, Mom, I'm not missing. She goes, flour. I go, flour? I go, we're not making cakes. She goes, you want to tell me? She goes,
Mm.
put a little bit of flour. The flour is to
Tip
bind
of,
it. I'm
a
like,
tip of flour.
I never tasted the flour.
Mm-mm.
So I made it. And then I go to Mom, Mom, I made it. She go, how did it taste? I go, exactly how you made it, but one thing. She go, what? I go, it was a little too soft. She go, put a little bit more flour.
No flour. Next time. Hmm.
And I've been making tarts and all these other things is just triggering my mind lately. Like I don't know. I even made I made peanut punch. Like I don't know what's going on with me. So please don't
Okay.
let me feel like I'm going crazy. Anybody, somebody can lie to
Honestly,
me. Like please.
are you saying like you're thinking of you can think of something that you ate when you were younger and then just recreate it?
Yeah.
Um, yes, a lot. I think um I wasn't taught to cook. Like a lot of things that I make, I wasn't taught
Yeah.
to cook it.
Me too.
And I just know it because I don't know. I just know
Mm-hmm.
it. I think
Yep.
I've seen maybe in my mind, maybe I've seen it before
Watch it
and
over
I
and over.
just
Maybe. Yeah.
yeah, I've seen it over and over. And um and I just know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's really said they taught me how to do it. But
Right.
I thought you were going somewhere else with the tasting thing because when I taste food, I can literally say this has this in it, this in it, this in it, this in it. And people are
Right.
like, how do you know? I'm like, I just know flavors. I know
Yeah.
spices.
Yeah.
My mom's from the spice aisle. I know spices,
Mm-hmm.
but I thought that's where you were going with that. But I
Yeah.
like
Mm.
that story.
Yeah.
I like
No, well,
that.
that I could do. Like if I'm eating something, like you give me something I never had before, and you're
Mm-hmm.
looking at me like, taste this, and I'm like, obviously you want my reaction, so now I'm pinpointing what I taste. So I like whatever is hitting my taste buds, right?
Yeah.
But no, but this is like off memory. Like, man, I haven't had this in a long time, and just sit there
Yeah.
like, man, damn, cinnamon, raisin, blah blah blah. Like, yeah.
And you know what? It's interesting because I was saying to myself, I need to ask my godmother who makes cakes and stuff to actually sit with her one day and create like a recipe book. I don't bake or anything
Mm,
like that, but I said,
right.
somebody needs to carry this on because she's the only one. She has one child and a male child
Is
who
that the
knows
one
how
that
to
make?
do these things, but I wanna. He knows how to do these things.
Right.
I'm pretty sure, but
Is that the
just
aunt? Is that the
ask
aunt who made the fruit cake?
the
The one I
cake.
got.
Yes,
Listen to me,
and no
aunt. I
one
don't
to
know if
really
you're watching
pass it
this.
on to.
I don't know if you're watching this, aunt.
Yeah.
I only like one cake in the world. So when you give me black cake, I don't care what nobody. I'm the king of judging black cake. Okay, like that's the only
Yeah,
cake I like. All this
yeah.
other vanilla chocolate, like those things upset me. I will have carrot cake, a little piece of it. Banana bread is not cake, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Listen, you and your cake, I'm done.
So I'll tell you something about her and her cakes. So we're like,
Wicked.
yes, her and her cakes. They are
Wicked.
wicked. They are good. They're great.
Wicked.
She is also she mixes chemicals to make ingredients. She's a
Oh.
chemist basically.
That
So
explains it.
she makes ingredients for Tim Hortons, which is the equivalent to Dunkin' Donuts in the
Oh, for
States. So if
real?
that makes any sense to you, it's equivalent. So she makes recipes for that while
That
she's retired as a secondment.
okay.
But she's the one who does that. And if you've ever had a cake, a La Roca cake
Mm-hmm. A la
from like
roca cake.
Sobeys or Loblaws, like one of those cakes that they have in the grocery store, covered
Right.
down, already made.
Right.
She makes recipes for those things.
You kidding
So,
me?
so this is why her cake is like to a T, and even like the
Wow.
the rum that she puts in it, she knows that she has to have a certain percentage of rum to
Right.
sell it in the store. So
Right.
she won't overdo it. Like if you're at
Mm-hmm.
home and you make a rum cake or a black cake,
No,
you're
hers
gonna
is
it's
perfect.
gonna be full of rum.
Yeah.
Hers is
No.
at a certain level because she knows it cannot sell in a store
Right.
with a certain percentage. So yeah, that's a little secret behind
No.
those
We
cakes.
should, yo, we need to get on here.
We should.
We should
We
like
should. She
and
probably said, "No, me, I'm shy." She probably wouldn't.
no. Oh, but you know what? We should do. You see the idea we have for like I was talking about.
Yep,
That's what we should do
yep.
because I want to eat some cake. I'll tell you what I want to eat. Yo,
We
she
should.
makes some. Okay, if any Dominican is watching this, that's my age that grew up in Roseau and know that Fran's bacon place. Yeah, it's equivalent to that. Her cake is like, yeah, but now Jay explained it. Yeah, you know it's professional. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's okay.
And then
So
I get everything for free. All her pastries, everything are free.
mm,
So yeah.
I need
So
to
if you
send.
do need any cakes done,
Yeah, yeah.
just
Trust me.
and you want a taste of home, and it's called Taste of the Caribbean. So if you want that
Right.
taste, that back home taste, that back home flavor, hit us up.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get it
Yeah,
for
for
you.
sure. Yeah, we need to get on here for sure.
Yeah, we're doing advertising for
Right?
cakes.
That alone sells for a free slice.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm not big on cake, but I don't want to stick on cake, but I'm not a big on cake, but yeah, there's a few people who make a very good black cake or a rum cake, whatever it is. And some of you Caribbean people stop putting so much rum or so much wine. Like kids want to enjoy the cake. Like you guys are just
Overdo it.
overdoing it. So
Yeah. Even like sorrel that I make sorrel all year round. I make sorrel because it's high in antioxidants. It's really good for your blood. I use it all year round, and I don't put rum in it. I just
right.
use the aromatic bitters, and it tastes like it has rum, but there's no rum in it. So
Mm.
yeah, that's let the kids enjoy
Yeah, man. Let them enjoy the cake. You guys talking about Christmas and everything, and you have wine, you have rum punch, you have coconut punch, you have your whiskey, and you still want to put rum in the cake. So what the kids supposed
Mhm.
to drink Fanta all day? Like, come on. That ain't right.
Yeah.
That ain't right at all. Oh, I was gonna say something, and I kind of forgot. Shoot. I,
Um, to the viewers that are on, do you have any childhood memories or flavors that you remember that just kind of resonate with you? Like the story just resonated with you. Just anything that you can remember. Flavors that you tasted that you can remake without even having the recipe in
listen,
front of you.
they're not trying to be
Mama's
crazy with
cooking.
me. They're not trying to be crazy with me, but Novel is sitting here talking about he could taste flavors. They don't want to look crazy with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's been going on lately. So um some guys at work make fun of me. Like I picked up bacon. Like bacon, not bacon. Bacon. Like yeah. I picked that up.
Say
I've
again, bacon, not bacon.
not bacon, not pork. Bacon.
Baking,
Yeah,
baking,
bacon.
BAKING.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
ING, right.
I'm I'm like, I
Oh,
thought they're laughing because you picked up bacon. I would laugh
no,
too.
no, 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 no.
Because
A vegetarian eating the only thing I eat is pork. I don't know how that's gonna work.
someone said they love smoked meats.
All right.
Yeah. Um,
Yo, smoked meat was the yeah, smoked
the
meat was
best smoked meat for me. Okay, you know that jerk chicken is actually smoked meat.
yeah, just highly
Jerk chicken and
seasoned.
jerk pork is smoked meat. It's how it's seasoned. It's how it's cooked.
Yeah,
With they cook it with the wood chips, and that's how it gets that flavor.
man, I used to love jerk chicken.
Um, Smoked meat is like, oh my gosh, I love
Well,
pork. I'm sorry. Okay, to the person who said they love smoked meat, can you tell us what your favorite is? Because I was just gonna say some stuff and
yo,
tell me
when
what
I
kind of
used to
smoked meats.
when I used to eat chicken, let me tell you,
I like
we
smoked
make a
salmon too.
I know everybody make their broth different. We used to
Hmm.
do a smoked meat broth in Dominica. It is a guaranteed that you have to
Okay,
eat that
explain that one to
Monday
me because
morning.
that is foreign to me.
What?
Smoked meat broth?
Yeah, man.
Explain it.
What do you mean? Okay,
Never heard of this.
so this is how we make our broth in Dominica. Then I guess you would tell me if your mom did the same thing or whatever, right? So
Smoked chicken broth. This is all foreign to me because
yeah,
the
so
person first.
you're making your broth. You have like your ground provisions, right? Your cabbage, your whatever. It's like a one pot, right?
Okay.
You put the meat in there last, the smoked meat in there last. Yo, listen to me.
So this is a broth with,
N-
so not a soup per se.
but broth is a soup per
Soup.
se,
A
but yeah,
soup.
but you
Okay.
put in instead of putting fish or whatever, you put in the chicken, smoked
Right.
chicken.
Smoked chicken.
Let me, yo, listen. Or,
Okay.
or or turkey. Some people used to use turkey, like
Smoked
turkey
turkey. I know
leg.
the smoked turkey.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
yes.
use. Oh man, when I used to eat meat, listen, you eat that, you don't even know. You don't even need to go to carnival anymore. But that is a
Hmm.
guaranteed. That is guaranteed. Not the smoked chicken one, but broth is guaranteed to
This
eat
is new to me.
Juve morning in Dominica.
I'm wondering if like my mom cooks when she's I wouldn't say she cooks Grenadian style, but um I've never heard of that.
So
I should ask her about.
how they make their broth? It's still a one pot like a soup.
We just do we do fish broth. I
Fish,
don't know
yeah.
about
But it's the same
chicken
thing.
broth.
You just take out the
It
fish
would be
and
just like
you
fish
put the
chicken
smoked
soup.
chicken. No,
We just say chicken
it's
soup.
not no, it's not what you're thinking. It's the same. We make
I'm
chicken
about
soup
to look
too.
this. I'm
We
about to
make
look it
chicken
up.
soup. Just like you're talking about soup, we make that. But you're
I'm about to
literally
look.
cooking your broth and then so you
Yeah.
see how you put in a fish broth, you put the fish last, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing because the meat is already cooked from it smoked. So you put that in last. That flavors up the whole pot. Listen, you'll make me want to go back to eating just that for.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
smoked meat was wicked. But who was talking
Oh,
about smoked
chicken
meat?
broth in Grenada is a key component of savory slow cooked Caribbean dish. It's a thing.
Smoked chicken
Okay, let me
broth.
put oh, smoked chicken. Hold on. Smoked chicken. Let me put smoked chicken.
Listen, that was the bomb. Nothing wrong with meat, but
I don't know. I gotta ask my mom.
no.
Um,
I
I'm
know
gonna put you.
every Caribbean island does their own thing in their own way, but yeah,
I'm gonna put you in there and see what
it
they say.
exists.
I
Sweet.
guess I don't know, and maybe I've never had it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I get when you say smoked chicken. Okay, so is it the fowl like the we call it fowl instead of the chicken, like the harder meat? It's tougher.
You're talking to the person who sent you the comment, right?
No, huh?
Are you talking to
No, I'm
me?
talking to you.
Oh, is what
So
do you
you
mean?
referring to the like the fowl, like how they roast the chicken, like they burn the
No,
chicken.
I'm talking about a chicken drumstick that is smoked, and you put it in the meat.
Okay,
You
I don't
put it
know. Yeah,
in the
this
broth.
is this is foreign.
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't
like
know.
chicken
Remember,
drumstick.
I'm also
Some people,
Canadian. I'm
right?
remember
And
born and raised here.
like I said, the turkey leg. So you know how the
Yeah,
turkey drumstick is, I don't know, it's pretty long. So
yeah.
they would cut off the meat off the bone, chop it up nicely, not
Yeah.
too thin, like good size that you could chew on and put it in the meat, put it in the pot
Okay.
after. Yeah. So you just your chicken, it tends that kind of pinkish, smokedish look.
Yes, with the smoke. Then yeah.
Right, and you put
Okay.
that on top, man. Y'all make me want to eat chicken. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah,
Well, I know about smoked salmon and smoked turkey. Yes,
yeah,
because
we do all
yes.
that. We do all that.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
what's his name? Mr. Vegas said, man, we lead the way. When it comes to food in Dominica. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Mr. Vegas said that.
Well, Mr. Vegas went to Dominica and he said Dominica has the best rice and peas, better than Jamaica. Listen, Jamaica, I didn't say it. I said it, but I'm repeating what Vegas said, and it's
Okay.
facts. I love Jamaican food, but hey, no, but yeah, we got some nice some nice
All right. So now I'm gonna
like
deliberately
pepper
look
broth.
for. Is there like a Dominican restaurant that I could check out the food in
Not a
Toronto?
Dominican restaurant, but I know Dominican people who cook and they sell food,
Okay.
but they don't. I
Well,
don't
now I
I
need
don't
to
think there's a
learn some.
Dominican restaurant. Not that I know of, anyway. If there's one, somebody. Well, I know a Dominican guy who owns a pizza store.
Yeah. So we've been supposed to be
Yeah,
going to.
that's a different story.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Um. What was I gonna say? Topic wise.
Okay,
So.
so go ahead.
Oh, did I do that?
I guess you did. Why you
I'm
touching
sorry. I don't know
things?
how I did that. I'm
You,
trying to. There's new features on this thing. I'm
so
sorry.
I was watching your show on Wednesday, like I usually do,
Yeah.
and you educated me on a few things. I did not know the difference between what was it um
Dementia and
dementia and
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
So yeah, so for this is why for me, I didn't know the exact definition when you asked me, so I looked it up. Um, but because I didn't even want to say on that show that is my dad, but it's my dad. Early
Right.
signs of dementia, and that's what they say. Early signs.
Mm-hmm.
It's really early signs of dementia or early signs of Alzheimer's, right?
Right.
So in the brain, the they start to forget things, but it's not full blown Alzheimer's because Alzheimer's is when the brain actually the cells shrink,
Right.
right? And they no longer can remember these things.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
um, there's things that we can do to prolong our memory, you know?
Yeah. Different foods and stuff like that you were mentioning, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Um.
that even that makes me want to stop eating meat too.
Yeah. I mean, I've had, I would say, one experience of um somebody going through that, and that was no, I'm actually gonna say it's kind of scary. It's like, shoot, that's my grandfather on my dad's side,
Hmm.
and it was just this one moment I had with him. I went to visit them, and it was like, I don't know how to describe it, but it really made me feel like empty inside.
Hmm.
But I know it's not his fault. Um, but my older my oldest cousin, which I would think would be his either first or second grandson, my brother
Hmm.
and I walk into the room and he calls us Randy, and we're looking at each other like, "Hey, Randy,
Who's
yeah, yeah."
Randy?
Like, well, no, we know who Randy is. Randy's our
Oh,
older cousin,
older cousin.
but
Okay.
we're looking at him like, "Oh, Randy, yeah, yeah, you tripping?" I didn't
Yeah.
know. So then he looked at me and he called me Randy again. So I'm like, so then his wife goes to him, nah, my grandmother goes to him, that's not Randy. And I was like, I'm supposed to be like one of your grandsons. How you gonna forget me like that? How you gonna do me like that? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
How old were you then? Do you remember how old you were?
I probably was 18, 19
Yeah.
around that time. Yeah. So I never asked my brother how he felt about it, but to walk in the room and your grandfather's looking at both of you and call you Randy is like, Randy ain't here, bro. Like, and then he calls
Yeah,
me Randy. He's like, hmm? Yeah.
yeah.
So
It's
uh,
scary. It's like
it
it's
is.
scary.
It is.
Um, and you don't know how to react, and you're like,
Mm-hmm. So and
I'm going through the stage right now where it's frustration a little bit,
right,
a lot actually, because it's constantly reminding the person or telling the person something,
right,
and they want to argue with you and tell you it's the other way when it's really not the other way, and you're like,
right. And it's
am
not
I
even your fault.
arguing with someone that is
But
mentally not well? That means I'm not well if I'm going to argue with them. So
right.
sometimes now I just, um, before I was able to just like not say anything, but now I'm like, why don't, even though I know I'm
Mm-hmm.
arguing with them and I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be because they
Yep.
don't get it, you know?
Again, I mean, it's I guess again I just had one moment of this. I'm not no
Yeah.
expert or anything, but it I guess you grow up with somebody, especially if it's your father, and as a child, daddy knows everything.
Hmm.
Daddy's superhero to every child,
Yeah.
as long as you're a good daddy. Um, so it becomes to the point like what are you talking about? you you automatically gonna forget that this is going on because you're not used to this. You don't deal with this person like this,
Hmm.
right? This person's been
Yeah.
healthy their entire life, and now they calling you a different name or they telling you, no, this is not water, this is juice. It's like, are you just being silly? So, you know, I get it.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to catch yourself sometimes.
It's trippy. It's trippy. It's real
Yeah.
trippy. It's to the point like I think I was saying on the show, like you have to kind of safeguard yourself as well as a
Mm-hmm.
caregiver and record things
Right.
because people are not going to believe you. Because there's times when that person that's losing their memory, they will be lucid. They'll be like together. They'll be with it enough
Mm-hmm.
to have conversations and be very charming, and
Right.
you wouldn't even think that they don't know what's going on,
Right.
right? Um, because they just sound like they're having a conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and then 2 minutes they turn around and like, what did you just tell me?
Yeah.
They don't remember.
Right.
And so I've been doing a lot of recording, and this is for me to get not just so people won't will believe me,
Right.
but also to get the
You
proper
can learn.
services.
Yeah.
Get the proper services as well,
Okay.
because when professionals meet them, they tend to be like so charming and so sweet, and
Mm-hmm.
they're like, no, 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 he doesn't need the support, he doesn't need the help. And I'm like, yes, this is what was said.
Right.
This is what, just listen to this,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Wow.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's well. And the funny, like, I don't know, like, I guess you just have to eat healthy, but how do you prepare for something you don't know?
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know if it's gonna happen to you, right? You don't
Yeah.
know if I don't know if it's genetic or anybody could catch this. What
Yeah,
I've
I
heard
don't
is,
think
hmm?
it's just not
it,
genetic.
it's not genetic, right? Oh,
I don't think
that's.
it's, I don't think I could look it up, but I don't think it's
Hmm.
genetic. I think it's according to your lifestyle, how you
Right,
live. Um, it's what you eat, it's how you operate. It just has a lot to do with
right.
that, you know.
They said if you read at an early age, it kind of helps you later with that as well.
Mm,
I don't know how true that is. I mean, the only thing I
I'm
really
looking it
read
up.
is the Bible, so
Mhm.
I don't read
That's funny
books at
because
all.
someone said that today. Someone said that today on that same dating show. This woman was asking this guy, "So do you read?" Because she's like trying to figure out, is he my kind of guy? So do
Right?
you read? And he says, "Not really. I read the Bible.
Yeah.
I read it. That's all I read." And she's like, "So what's your favorite verse in the Bible?"
Right.
And he gave her
Favorite verse.
the 35th Psalm, and then she said, "Okay, can you recite it?" And then he started to give her the 23rd Psalm, and I just bust out laughing.
Right.
I'm like, so you really don't read the Bible, sir. Anyways, that's a totally different story.
Yeah, that just goes to show, I don't read at all. Yeah, I read the Bible, so every day once in a while. Yeah. No, but I literally just read the Bible.
Hmm.
The scary part of that is like I know people actually go through that. It's when and we see some of it on the news as well, is when
Yeah.
some of this elderly people actually they go on walks And some, for some people, they're lucky enough that, if you're in a neighborhood long enough. I gotta use the word long enough because
Yeah.
back in the day, the neighborhoods kind of people know each other. Now people don't
Yeah.
really do that. But if you're lucky enough to be in a neighborhood where people know each other, somebody might tell you, "Hey, your mom or your dad is,
Yeah.
I saw them, as such and such," right? And that is that is scary,
That's true.
right?
That's one of my fears because now it's like they don't know if it's day or night, and they're trying to go out at
Right.
night thinking it's
Mm-hmm.
daytime. And
Right.
I try to put a tracker on the phone, and they want to go buy a new phone because they can't figure out how to use it. So every time they can't figure out how to use the phone, they buy a
Get
new
another
phone.
one.
And so the tracking device that I had on it is no longer there.
Yeah, you
And
gotta track
so
another one.
even if I give them an air tag or something, that's gonna go missing. So it's scary.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I was just saying, like, could you stop them from getting a new phone? But then they're gonna get something else. It's like,
Well,
how do
I
you control this, right?
took them back to the phone store, and the man in the store was like, "He's come here 3 times, and I've told him
But
three
dude,
times it's not nothing wrong with the phone." And I said,
right?
"So, and you still sold
And
it
you're
to
still
him?
selling
Like,
it to him?
you can refuse to sell him a phone."
He don't give. He just wants his sale
Just
rap
wanted a
thing.
sale, right?
That is
And now
crazy.
then he said anyways, that's a whole different story. But anyways, yeah,
Yeah, that is wild.
that's my life. So it is it's a serious thing, and sometimes you might think that the person is lying to you or that they're playing games, but it's a real thing. So
Mm-hmm.
they need to get checked out by a medical professional to um to rule things out.
Right.
And yeah, stroke.
Hmm.
They might have a mini stroke and they might not even know it, and that can affect the memory as well,
Right.
right? So,
Wow. So much that goes into that, eh? Wow.
what is it
The
like? So, this is a question here. What is it like to lose someone in your
the experience.
experience? Because I feel it hits everyone different. To lose someone, um,
Who you losing?
yeah, it depends
that
on.
that it that it
That's sad to
depends.
say, but who
Yeah.
is it that
Yeah.
you've lost,
And
and how
yeah,
close are
it's
you to
who.
that person?
Yeah, it's really who you're losing because out of experience, I've heard, yeah, such and such died. It's like for real, damn,
Hmm.
because such and such, and there's times when you get your friend die that
Yeah,
hits different from such and such. Um, in a case where your brother dies,
I'm looking it up. Actually,
why that is different from your friend, and that is different from such and such.
that's right.
And of experience, my mom died. That was just the worst. But he said everybody, it hits everybody different, right? I could tell you definitely shook my sister as well because we share the same thing sometimes, right? Obviously, our feelings are different because you could only feel your feelings,
Right.
but yeah, it depends on who's
Who it
passing,
is.
man, and your relationship with the person.
Yeah. Um, I've had cousins that have passed, like that I'm not close with, that
Hmm.
I'm like, oh shoot, my cousin's gone. But then I've had my cousin who I lost a few years ago, who I was really close with.
Right.
That shook me. That took me
Hmm.
um, for a ride.
Right.
Um, sometimes I actually drive by the graveyard like pretty much daily, almost daily,
Hmm.
on my way to work, on my way home, and I talk to him. It's weird, but I
Right.
do. I talk to him like from the car. I don't go
Hmm.
to visit the gravesite. It's just weird,
Right.
even talking to him, but I do. I'm like, oh, how could you just go and leave me like that?
Hmm.
He's just gone. He didn't say bye. Like I didn't have an opportunity to say bye. I didn't. It was so
Yep.
sudden. It's different when the person's ailing and they
Hmm.
pass away, but when they just disappear on you, it's like what?
You see what you just said? I did not get to say bye.
Mm-hmm.
My mom has been preparing us from this for this since I was a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
How? My mom always says, and the funny thing, when the day my mom passed, the same thing I'm about to tell you, she said that to my dad. My dad was leaving her in the hospital to go work, right,
Mm-hmm.
in the evening. And she goes to him, so you're gonna leave and don't tell your wife you love her? You love her?
Mm-hmm.
My dad, he calls her by her name. I love you and give her a kiss and goes. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom used to joke about this. Every time my dad leave the house or I'm leaving the house, my kids are like this. I'll call my son right now. I'll call my son 3 times in 3 minutes, and every time I get off the phone, I love you, dad, because my
Mm-hmm.
mom put that in us, right? I would tell my
Mm-hmm.
dad, Dad, I love you. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, oh, a dad back in the day just mature, like they afraid to express that they love their children.
Yeah.
Like, Dad, I
Yeah.
love you. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. I wish for a hug from my dad. My dad wish, pound my hand. Like,
Yeah.
I'm your son. You could hug me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, so my mom put that in us. Like, always tell people you love. Let not just tell them, but let people know you love them.
Yeah.
Right? Tell them that you love them, because you never know when that person is gone.
Gonna go. Yeah.
And out all that what I just said affects me every time I think about my mom in within death, right? Like my mom always said, when we get off the phone, say I love you. When you're
Mm-hmm.
leaving, say I love you. Right? And
Mm-hmm.
that's to each other, my brother, my sister, my dad, whatever. So there wasn't a day I could think of where I didn't say I love you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the day my mom passed, I can't remember telling my mom I love her. And everybody's like, nah, man, I'm telling you, you said, my dad tell me, no, you trust me. I know you said, my sister, nah, you said, I'm like, I don't remember. You
On
guys
the
could say
day, on
said
that
it,
particular day.
but on that particular day, I don't remember that. So you
Hmm.
can't prepare for them. We don't know. Like, shoot, I
Yeah.
could be sitting down right here and it just happens, right?
Yeah.
But you gotta show people you appreciate them. And we don't do that every day because
Yeah.
we go through different moods and different beliefs and different feelings and different emotions and a whole bunch of difference every day. But
Mm-hmm.
let people know you love them.
Yeah.
My boys know I love them. I don't care. I'm not fruity. You know what I mean? But I
Mm-hmm.
talk to Daily, yeah, bro, love. Same
Mm-hmm.
thing with my brother. Yeah, bro. I don't have to say, yo, I love you. No, I don't have to tell him that. Just say, yo, love. That's it.
Yeah.
You gotta let people know you love them and you care
It's
about them.
true. You're right. You're so
Yeah.
right. It's interesting. My story is a little bit different with my mom. Even though I'm a female, she's a female. That
Hmm.
saying "I love you" thing wasn't a thing
Right.
when I was growing up. It's
Mm.
only within the last few years that I can say we started to say "I love
Right.
you," and we still don't say it as much,
Right.
but we might text it or send a
Right.
heart or something. But it's different. Yeah, I think that is. I don't know where that came from. I think maybe because my grandmother wasn't very nurturing in that way,
Right.
and I was like kind of had this. I am like that. I'm not an overly emotional person.
Right.
I think I'm not overly emotional, but in my relationship, in my marriage relationship, I know that I need to say these things. So
Mm-hmm.
I practice myself to say I love you, I care about you,
Yeah.
and these things, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
that's different. I've learned that along the way that I need to be different in that
Right.
sense. So yeah, we need to show people that we love them,
Yeah. Most
tell them
definitely.
that as well.
Yeah.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. I
Yeah.
tell my students that I work with, I shouldn't even tell them that, but I say, I love you. I tell my
Right.
students that I
Right.
love them, you
Yeah.
know?
And they could take it. Well, kids could take things differently,
Yeah, I know.
especially little boys. I got a
No,
crush
I
on
just say,
Miss
you know, I love
J. She
you. You
love
know,
me.
I love them. I love them. I really do.
Yeah, of course.
Or I say,
Yeah.
if they're getting on my nerves, I say, it's only because I love you, I love you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But,
Yeah. No,
anyways,
my kids every second. like every second. That's one thing that I'm not gonna take full credit for it, but that's what we put in the skits. Like, do not be ashamed to use the word love, because the most empty feeling you could feel is telling somebody you love them and they do not respond. Right? And I'm not even talking
Yeah.
about a girl or a guy that you're in love with. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking in general to tell somebody, yo, love you, and they just look at you like, yeah, whatever. They don't even respond to you. Right? So
Hmm.
we live in a lot of regret in life, and if you could chop down the regrets, that's one of them. Tell people how you feel.
Yes.
Yeah. And not just love. Let them know you hate them too. Like, I definitely do. Don't pretend with people. That's what I'm saying.
I don't use the word hate. I think there's only been one time I ever used
Dislike.
the word hate.
Dislike. Dislike.
There was one time that I
They
ever
said
used
don't
that.
use the word hate. Okay.
Yeah, there was one time that I used it,
Yeah?
and then I regretted it after.
Oh, yeah?
I told my brother that it was bad.
Oh, no. Ooh, no, no,
We
no.
were kids.
Yeah,
We were
right.
kids. I probably
Yeah.
was like 14 or
Okay, so yeah, you didn't know the
13.
the difference.
I knew the difference,
You
but it
knew
was
it,
something really bad.
Oh,
He
wow.
beat my ass. He beat my ass bad. And we were big. It's not like we were little. I was like
Right.
maybe I was 14 and he was 15. And
Wow.
yeah. And then, he was my best friend. That's a quick story before this show ends. Like,
Right.
I thought I was his best friend. And then when he went to high school, he thought it was big. And we're only
Right.
like a year and 8 months apart. So he started not hanging out with me. And then I don't know, we got into this big fight. And
Right.
I got licks by my brother, like big time. And that day I said I hate you. But then no. He's
Oh.
he's a nice guy today. Good guy. He
Uh,
doesn't beat women.
Damn. Now me, I'm a thinker.
Yeah.
Like people say, don't use the word hate. Nah, not me. I'm different. I hate something. I hate it. I get it. You don't hate. You're not supposed to hate people. But who says you're not supposed to? Like, if you hurt me and I hate you. I hate you. Right? Or for me, I am very, very, very. I think a lot in an argument, which I don't argue because I'm busy thinking. In a fight, and I'm fighting, I already figure out everything. Escape route, like everything is played. Me falling,
Hmm.
you falling, like everything. So I think. So my
Hmm.
words, they're running through my head. You see when they come out, it is what it is. So if I look at
Yeah,
you and I
take it
say I
back.
hate you, trust me, I hate you. I'm not taking it back and tell you, oh, I didn't mean it that day. We all
Yeah.
go for feelings. We all go for emotions every day. Everybody, you could believe something today and believe something tomorrow. You could feel this way today and feel something tomorrow. You could go for this emotion today and go for a different emotion tomorrow. When I tell you I hate you, I hate you.
Yeah. I use the
When I
word
tell you I love you.
I use the word despise. I think it's even deeper than hate.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
despise.
These new people and these
but
new words.
but yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm an 80s baby, okay? Um, but I get it. I get it. Anyway, it's that
You're
time.
born in the 80s?
No, I was born in
Or
the
you grew
late.
up in the
I
80s?
grew up in the 80s. I was born.
Oh,
Well,
because I
I
was
was
about to
grew up in
say.
like the last,
Don't make
last
yourself look
thing.
younger than you are, right?
Listen, I was born in the last of the 70s. What are you talking about? Not even like after like that was it. 70s. Push. Shamani came out, and then yeah,
Okay.
I'm an 80s
Okay.
baby. I was
All
born in
right.
like what was I born 78. So
All right. I told a student, no, not a student, one of my staff this week how old I'm going to be next year. And they're like, really, miss? I
yeah,
never knew.
you,
And we'll
you didn't
save
get
that one.
You didn't get one of the Kevin Hart response where the guy told Kevin he's 50. He's like, damn. Did you see that one? The guy goes to Kevin, I'm 50 years old. 50 like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
It's like
I remember that.
he's like, you ain't gotta say it like that. And he's like, damn. Anyway, this has been an
Yeah.
episode of Dissect. I hope you guys learned something tonight. We didn't have you guys had a guest, and we'll make sure you guys learn something every
Actually,
Saturdays here. So I hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys had fun. And glad you guys didn't embarrass yourself like I did and said your taste buds and all that stuff. So
yeah. Next week we actually have a really good show. Like I'm excited about it. I didn't even tell you. I don't think I really told you.
oh,
I know we
excited.
know who's on, but we
Yeah.
never really discussed it.
No.
Freetown Collective. That's all I have to say. We'll talk about it.
She's excited about it.
You'll see. You'll see next weekend. I'm gonna do a lot of advertising about this week
Right.
coming.
Wednesday nights.
Oh yes, on Wednesday, tune
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what the topic's going to be. I don't have a guess, but it's going to be an intriguing and very educational show. As usual, it's going to be bringing awareness to you. So tune in 7 p.m. on TDN Network 1.
All right.
See you on Wednesday.
Let me do my commercial. So Wednesday nights, tune into TDN TV for Minds in Motion, and right after Minds in Motion, you have This Week in Interview on TDN TV. Subscribe to those channels. Share it. Those shows are very educational. The two shows that I just mentioned. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Like literally, just press the button. Same thing to share it. Share information with people. We're in a time where we actually need to learn and we need information. We are all learning new things in this world and see how crazy it's going. So support those shows and definitely subscribe to those channels. Subscribe to the channel of Dissect right now. Share that as well. And we'll see you guys right back here next week, Saturday. Peace.
First to the Dissect team because you guys make today possible.
Thank you.
Special shout out to everyone who's made the film possible.
Or,
to everyone.
or if you don't want to look at it like that, dissect, all you really, I mean dissecting.
I like
The comments of people that saying things.
I didn't know how to respond to that, to be honest.
Could be the past when you were like,
Recorded a whole song with a newborn baby breastfeeding.
And while performing, the cord drop out the mic.
This guy took his sock. His socks
Put
off.
it over the mic.
Put it over the mic.
Oh my.
You know you have to love yourself first.
I love to sing.
Just know how to dance.
Yeah.
And then the people who think the comments are bothering.
The mate that was on was about the lack of respect.
My brain don't work so fast when it comes to them real day. Him say when him wake up a morning time, him a float.
That was the funniest thing ever happened to me.
You get it?
I'm grateful for the blessings that I have so far.
It's just a matter of, for example, Tingo Nice again.